I'm going to give you guys a brief history because it's always kind of fun learning the history of a town. Pollock was moved up in the late 50s. You're actually looking at Old Town Pollock right down there in that lake.
Oh, wow.
Interesting fact. The old town of Pollock is actually underneath water down in Pecassie now, is what that is called. Now, Pecassie leaks in to Lake Oahe, which is the Missouri River. We're 5 minutes from that, just right out there. So I picked this spot, and this is it, you know. Always changing things up out here, different toys. That is actually Skinny. That is the county sheriff's car from the late 70s, early 80s.
I can't believe that.
Believe it or not.
Joking.
I rescued that from an auction. That is the actual sheriff's car from the 70s, 80s. This is Pollock's second fire truck that they ever bought.
Wow, you got it back.
40s. I just rescued that a few weeks ago. So that's kind of neat.
True fire department wagon, by the way, over there.
Rowell, North Dakota, Canadian border. They sold it to a flower shop in Bismarck. They were supposed to take all the stuff off. I got up there and rescued it before they did that. I was still part of the fire department at the time, but there was no way once I became chief.
Yeah.
I don't care what it's worth to anybody else. It's priceless to me, you know.
Yep.
It's just one of them deals that I'll never get rid of. Plus, black and yellow are my favorite colors. You know what I mean? I will never get rid of this one. I'll give it away. I'll waffle it. I'll give it away. I will never sell it. There's no price you can put on that one.
No.
Every wagon has a story, you know, where you rescue them from.
Yeah. Oh.
Some mean more than
Tell
others.
the story about this wagon.
Okay, this black 73 wagon, I was actually going down to pull another wagon out down south on a reservation. Coming home, about broke my neck. Couldn't believe this was sitting in the middle of nowhere. Did the old note thing. Lady wasn't around. Got up to Pierce, South Dakota. Got pulled over by a UPS man. He knew the history of it. He knew exactly where it came from. Long story short, the woman ended up with it through a divorce, and her husband is still incarcerated, but he is an official Hell's Angels member. And this was not supposed to go to her, but it is now in my possession, and it is a factory 454 and kind of a one-of-a-kind wagon. I honestly don't even know how many driver wagons I have right now. You know, I have some outside, I have some in storage. I don't want to count, I don't want to know. I don't want pretty much anybody to know. Counting rollers and drivers, I know I'm over 40 now, easy. Well, I guess not, because somebody just scammed a couple out of me, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of these anyway. You know, every guy has to have his toys. There was years I went through the Imperial stage and sedans, and I just started getting hooked on wagons, but yeah, they're my all-time favorite now. So yeah, otherwise lots of years of treasures in here. We'll give you the full tour, Rockstar tour, and we never gave it to Decker. We wouldn't let Decker film last year, but it is what it is. When you used to go to the candy stores, out in Medora is where he came out of. He would actually talk when you came in and say something. Some of them still work. A lot of stuff from the Black Hills. We'll zoom over here real quick. Just odd, dumb stuff for no rhyme or reason. She came off the Jimmy Kimmel show. You can actually Google it. They hooked a snowblower up to her butt and blew snow out of her. Don't ask me how I ended up with this dumb shit, but I did. These came out of a biker bar down in Daytona. I was down there every year. I have several of these, kind of neat. Skin, you know you hit the big time when you have a train that actually has Big Daddy Racing and Grumpy's Bar and Grill on them.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that neat? Right? Original Space Invaders out of my brother's bar from the 70s. Original pinball. Got Skin, check this out.
Big Daddy.
Oh,
Big Daddy pinball in the corner. How about that?
Before Big Daddy was a thing.
You're right. And I actually bought, for the record, I hate the nickname Big Daddy. That's another story later. I'll tell you how that came about. I know, but there's certain nicknames.
We have true wood on this whole pinball.
Yeah, a lot of years of.
Yeah, this thing's made when it was made, man.
Yeah, right. Dimes and nickels, quarters. So the original 4-player derby game.
That's actually a
works.
derby game.
We'd play this for hours. Everybody throw in 5. I'd always have to be yellow. Nobody would get yellow unless I was done. Yeah, Keno machines, just, you know, the normal stuff. I'm a big supporter of the NRA. Every year they give me some good toys. Autographed Ted Nugent guitars. Charlie Daniels, big supporter of the NRA.
Yeah.
I love that organization. That's how that stuff came about. Then you're just normal little goodie toys.
Wow, some of them kids' toys down there of the day.
Right.
On the bottom shelf there, Bill.
I'm a diehard Steeler fan, obviously. Well, it used to be.
Mean Joe Green.
They got to get this shit cleaned up with the national anthem and stuff.
Sauer will love that.
Yeah, oh yeah, me and Sauer talk about it all the time.
Shit, I didn't even see them old trucks up there.
Fireman's pole.
Okay, you're going first, Big Daddy.
There. Legs around the pole, drop down. Keep your elbows in. Simple. Here we go, folks, Bill. Don't be scared. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
I take it slow. It's like the gym class pole.
Woo!